What is my advice for someone that wants to use that weight loss shot? My advice is figure out what foods will trigger your gastric issues. For me, when I was on the Wegovy, I found that I could not eat rice, pasta, and bread. Most breads. I can eat wheat bread to a certain extent, but I can't eat it like white bread. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Pasta gives you something called a sulfur burp. What is a sulfur burp? Do you know what a rotten egg fart is? Imagine that. But instead of it coming from your butt, coming from your mouth. That really cut me out of touching pasta ever again like that. I recently made spaghetti with spinach noodles and it ended up being not so great either. So hopefully it was the chocolate I ate that day. I realized I can't eat chocolate either. That was just one of them. Oh. And it wasn't something that I just realized out of nowhere. I was eating fake chocolate from America and I was like, oh, let me try this real bar of chocolate. Ugh, newsflash, real bar of chocolate, sulfur burps. I went into PT therapy, did exercises to make sure that I didn't lose any lower back strength because when you lose 100 pounds, your strength is gone. Your body was barely holding on that 100 extra pounds. And so the moment that you released that extra 100 pounds, your body said, finally. But now you're going to be walking around like an old crippled woman. So that's why PT therapy will be improving that as well as strength training. So you're going to want to do that near the year point of your journey. I advise people to start on working out, getting out of those unhealthy foods out your diet. If you're in pain on these drugs, it means you're eating something you shouldn't. Remember, in the beginning of the video, I said bread, pasta, rice. Rice is the worst. Although I can eat diabetic rice, so there's an upside to that. I just can't go to restaurants and eat any kind of willy-nilly thing. In Chipotle, they say their rice is gluten-free, but that one's poisonous too to me. But guess what I do instead? I can still go to Chipotle. I just go to them and I swap out my rice for lettuce. And I get all the other unhealthy stuff. But I eat it in half portions. And like I said earlier, chocolate's pretty much poisonous to me now too. So instead of eating chocolate, I eat like things like grapes or strawberries or some type of fruit. Now there's people out there telling you, don't eat fruit. Fruit is bad. Okay, true, but grapes, they run along the same route as tomatoes. Great fillers, low calorie count. Good substantial snack to eat. Now, granted, nutritionists will be like, oh, this and that. But guess what? You were living unhealthy in the first place. So it's best for you, if you're going to get an unhealthy food, let it be a natural unhealthy food like grapes. Fuck what they said. Fed is happy. But what reason why I say that is you're going to suffer in the beginning of these because you won't know what you can and cannot eat. It was a lot of subtracting of what was it that triggered that vomiting reaction of me last night kind of thing. So I just did the divide and conquer kind of thing. I was like, okay, this time I'm going to eat this. Let's see if I get sick. Didn't get sick. These foods are safe foods. Today I had this. And then in the middle of the night, I was in the toilet over bent like a letter L shape. We're going to put that on the not safe food list. I also started making my own beet juice and drinking a cup of that every day to get a certain nutritional value in there. Because, what I've learned from this journey is half the food in the supermarket and half the food in restaurants I can't eat anymore. So I might as well learn how to cook things that I do like. And for those that are on ADHD medications and stuff, both medications are appetite suppressants. So what I'm saying is, you might want to talk to your doctor about using both of those. But in the end of all this different changes and lifestyle changes that I've done, I have gone from a size 20 to a size 8. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now I can tell you without doubt, while I was on Wegovy, one thing I will say is that shit's like, you ever seen those electric shock leashes they used to put on dogs? Might as well call Wegovy that. I'm not saying anything negative about the medicine, but saying if you eat something that you ain't supposed to eat, you will you will regret it. You will. From either gas, sulfur burps, or uncontrollable vomiting. But again, I regress to tell you that that's happening because of the foods that you put into your body. So if you do the same things that I did and try to kind of figure out what it is that's triggering those steep responses, you can do that. And I'm also going to give you guys a picture of a list my cousin gave me of foods that are safe and not safe to eat. So y'all have good day with that. And remember, God loves you and I love you too, but not in a weird way. Now, obviously, the red foods are foods you can't eat, but on the other side, it shows you the reasons why you shouldn't eat those foods. So if you have ADHD or autism, there goes your reason of why you shouldn't eat it, okay, guys? But for your neurotypical people, you got your own demons, okay? All right, and yellow foods are kind of like, you might want to slow down on eating these foods, but you can eat it. And as you can see, berries are on there. And like I said, with the fruit things, certain things fruit is definitely on the red list, okay? I don't know how fruit freaking got there, but it's there. Seems a little bit constricted to me, but okay. But you have the green list here, and this gives you a lot of foods and different foods on there. Sorry that is a little dark, but you can zoom in. You can deal with that on your own. So you have all the different foods. So this is certain foods that you can eat with no issues. So I implore you to start your journey. And hell, I only eat once or twice a day. And knowing how poisoned the food is in America, I'm going to limit myself from eating once to twice a day so I can limit myself from eating this poisonous food any longer, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. So I wish you all the very greatest luck on your journeys. And remember, y'all can take a screenshot of this, zoom in, whatever y'all want. Have a wonderful day, guys.